Wow, it's recording. I can't believe everything's working. Hello everyone, this is Failure Fox. Oh my gosh, it's been so fucking long. So I'm gonna give you a pretty quick and then a detailed summary of what it is, so you don't have to sit for like a 30-minute video for nothing, which is probably gonna happen anyway. So, reason why I haven't updated like pretty much a year. First, I was dealing with I ended up getting a little bit behind school, and just kind of went screw videos for a little bit. I'm gonna work on school. Then I got ill, pretty seriously ill. I'm gonna actually explain that. Then, right when I got back home, my computer's motherboard burnt out, which means I lost pretty much everything. Then, basically, the ensuing couple of months has been trying to freaking get all my stuff off of that thing, which is back there, in fact, here. Because, you know, this is stupid. It's my old computer. See how it's detailed with its awesome freaking Cactar sticker and the duct tape holding the screen together. It was pretty much screwed up anyway, yes. As you see, I've been tearing shit out of it, because I want to see if there's a free slot in this laptop's RAM, and put it in there. Anyway, so that died, and I've been, in the ensuing months, have been trying to figure out how to make this, this new computer pretty much be up to snuff with my old one. Granted, it's a hell of a lot better. I may be able to record in higher quality. But the problem is I could not find my Pinnacle discs, which means I could not use my capture device. I could probably use a third-party one, but I really didn't really want to. So I kinda had to do illegal things to get it, but whatever. I fucking bought it. I don't give a shit if I actually have it, and the version I have isn't the one I bought right now, because I did buy it, you know? And I promised myself that if I ever get a nice surplus of money, I'm actually going to go ahead and buy a better capture card, so it's a little stronger and maybe separates the audio or some shit. Yeah. So, that's that. Also, my editing software I used was stupid as shit, and this really made me frustrated and upset, because the AVS4U, stay in there, what is wrong with you? Software suite is only on purchase per computer. I knew that when I got it, and it did serve me well for like 5 years, but I'm pissed off because I'm not going to I don't have the money or the will to spend another $60 for something I already bought. And I tried transferring it over from my old hard drive, because I actually, let me bring out the magic box. Yes, I hope you enjoyed my armpit. Magic box of this little thing that I got from Newegg, pretty much on recommendation from a friend of mine. It holds the hard drive from my last computer in it, and it is so nice. I love this thing because after I got rid of the OS off of the old, off this old hard drive, it has so much fucking room. I mean, I had like 200 gigabytes on the last one. Yeah, everyone else with their 50 terabyte hard drives, fuck you guys. But this is still a lot of space. So I've got like all my old music. I didn't transfer the music off of that computer onto this. Well, I have most of my old music on it, videos on it, resources, miscellaneous things, all sorts of stuff on it. And I can use this. Also, I have a copy of my D&D content on it in case I want to give it to somebody. It's really freaking awesome. I love it. And so that's one thing. I pretty much have been trying to get stuff off. I tried to get the ASV4U stuff off of this. Didn't work. I even went so far as to copy the freaking registry off of it over to this new computer to see if I could trick the computer, the software into working, and it didn't work. It probably could. I just didn't get it to work myself, unfortunately. So, let's step all the way back. I've been taking, I decided to become an accountant. If I didn't tell you guys, I'm becoming an accountant because I can't freaking sell myself as anything, so accountant, not hard to sell yourself as, and if I ever start my own business, I can actually do my own money managing and things. And I'm basically going to be completely certified as far as I can with an associate's degree, basically. And then I'll be like, yes, accounting! And I'm hoping to make good money, because accounting, it's numbers. Numbers aren't hard to do right for me. I'm really good with numbers, especially if I calculate it. But if I can do the numbers right, then I can do anyone's stuff, and I can do it for a good price, for me, and then I can just kind of keep going with that, and I can be like, yes, I have money, and then be like, yes, I have your account, I've done your account, I am not needing to be audited, because I kept everything on file, and, basically. The only thing I fear is, like, going into a business that had a bad accountant before, and have to clean that up, but that's not something I have to deal with yet. Once I start going into internship, I will, and that's like a year from now. Unfortunately, I was unable to complete this term because the second issue, I got really ill. I got really ill. Really ill. I'm not kidding. This is like one of the first times my immune system has not kicked the freaking hell out of something that's possibly fatal. I was in the hospital for 4 days with serious pneumonia. A serious bacterial pneumonia. That's not fun. Especially because up until then I had such a horrible cough, my voice was destroyed. I actually couldn't talk. I was actually on mic with some friends when I got back from it, and my voice was still gone. And they're like, what the fuck happened to you? I'm like, I was in the hospital and dying. And I can't talk. Only it was worse than that, actually. So that sucked a lot, because I missed, like, all my midterms, which can't be made up, and, like, 3 different things. Just 4 days in the hospital did that, pretty much. That and, like, the week before and after when I literally couldn't do anything. The only thing I hate about the hospital, other than the extreme costs, is IVs. I had an IV in my arm for, like, all 4 days, and the 2 different antibiotics they put through it. I don't like IVs. Okay? I'm fine with needles. You can just, yeah, fine, yay. I just kind of go, yeah, it's done. Yeah, okay, we're done. But an IV, I wanted to tear it out so much because it's in there, and I feel it. And I think they didn't do it quite right, because my arm was sore for like 2-3 weeks afterwards. So then I got home, and I actually had my laptop there, like, after the first day, because I asked my mother to bring it for me, because I didn't know I was going to be there for that long, and after, like, the first day, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be here for forever, I need my laptop to do stuff. So I was just playing around my laptop, yay, laptoping, woo! And then I finally get home, and I plug in my laptop, and I turn it on, and it's like, what? It stopped working. I think it did that once while I was in the hospital, and it'll work a couple of times, because, like, you know, the part of the motherboard that's fried will, like, bridge, and if you get electricity through something that, like, just barely connects, it forces it to connect permanently until the electricity stops going through it. And I can explain that, and that's because there's actually the electrons, which are part of atoms, actually transferring across between all of those atoms there. So they literally cannot let go of each other, because, like covalent bonding in molecules, it's sharing electrons, and that's just a property of atoms, that they do not let go when you do that. I think that was covalent bonding. There's 2 different bondings, and I don't really remember which ones are which, but I don't care. That was chemistry back in high school, like, 10 years ago and shit like that. 5. No, close to 10. Wow, I'm fucking old. So there was that. So, but, it didn't work after that, so I had to get a new one, which, unfortunately, I have to pay my parents back for as soon as I can, because I don't want to owe them $500 on top of everything else they pay for me. But the good news is, this computer, it was about the same price the old one was. It's cheaper than replacing whoa, that is not what I clicked on. It's cheaper than replacing the motherboard, which would have been pretty much the same thing, and I would have been stuck with another another basically the same computer, that I had before, but with a possibly just refurbished hard drive, head, motherboard, and stuff. Anyway, it's better generally if your motherboard fries. Get a new computer. If your processor fries, you can usually replace it, but just get a new computer if your motherboard fries, especially on a laptop, because it's all that stuff that's integrated. You have to pay for that, and it's like, it's just a pain. So just get a new one. That's the general rule of thumb. Desktops, that's a different story. That you have to weigh your prices and what you have to replace and stuff, and then again, you can bring over some of the cool stuff you had on the old one into the new one. Whoop-de-doo. I'm done talking about that part. So it's been forever trying to get stuff to work, and then I've just been kind of mopey about doing anything because I wanted to get this recorded and stuff, and I didn't have editing software, and I'm just going to use Pinnacle Studio for my editing for now. So a lot of like my effects that I've been using and stuff, it's going to be completely different or similar. I don't know. I got Sky too. That doesn't matter. I'm running out of content. Yes. Though this is a pretty badass thing. I've been able to record a lot more stuff, and I think my mother just came home. Yes. So, thank you guys for being patient. The, 4 subscribers that actually watch my videos and are not just subscribed to me. I'm sorry I had to say that because I feel really sad sometimes. I'm going to try and get more content up. Now that I have this video up explaining this, I feel a lot better. And I'm probably going to get stuff up. The few things I'm going to concentrate on are, first of all, I want to get some more like Left 4 Fail stuff up because that's fun for me. As soon as I can get my microphones to work right. I'm also going to try and get Ratchet & Clank back up because I recovered all my working files for that, so I can get those bulk recorded stuff that should have been up, months ago, up. Though don't expect those right away. I'm still lazy right now. I'm working on it. I'm sorry. And what was that? Oh yeah, a couple other updates. Another thing I'm gonna try and get my D&D guides back going again because I've been thinking about that a lot because not all my D&D games ended with my characters dying. And then what is it? What was the last thing? Oh yeah, and one thing is I'm not gonna do the Minecraft tutorials anymore. It's been way too bloody long. There's too many people who have already done it already, and it's regardless of me doing it. I may still do redstone tutorials, but I'm not going to be critical on myself on this stuff. As such, thank you, and see you guys later.